My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. If you don't get a Mother Nature will. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grind. Living the backwoods life.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the Backwoods Life Podcast, episode 100 and something another. And I'm Michael Lee, and joined here by Beth Lee.
Hey.
And it's been another week in the Backwoods Life.
Yes.
Of travels and journeys and obstacles and fun. And we had a Super Bowl and all kind of stuff. And since the last podcast,
Yeah.
It's been wild.
It's been a while, but it's only been a week.
I know. That's what I'm saying. A lot happens in a week. People don't understand that.
Yeah.
Especially in our lives. We're all over the place.
Right?
So we're
I know.
live here from the Backwoods Bar
We like that.
in the barn. The Backwoods Barn Bar. Like I said in the previous podcast, we like hanging out in here. We decided we may move this setup back into my office, though, because it's more conducive.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
All I do is sit here and look at TV and bourbon and tequila and vodka going, man,
We'd like to have a drink.
yeah, it makes it way better.
Yeah.
But we get pregame over here and then podcast over there.
Agreed. Yeah. You can
So-
get a to-go drink from the bar to the office.
Exactly. It's not, I mean, it's a whole, 2 feet? Yeah, on the other side of
other
a
side of the
wall.
wall.
Yeah, it's a wall. That's it. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. We finally have some nice weather outside. We got over this cold crap. It's supposed to be 30-something tonight, so that's a cool down. But
It is, but it was like 75 today. Like,
yeah,
it's
it's
really
supposed to be
nice.
like in the 70s the next few days. And actually, in the foreseeable future, it's supposed to, welcome to February. It's supposed to be 70s, 80s, and 60s, 70s, 80s, and lows. I like that weather. Like, I like the nights to be cool, where we could have like a fire and in an outdoor fireplace and, sit around and enjoy that. And then
Yeah.
during the day, you can do stuff outside and not be cold. Like,
True.
You can be warm and get
Yeah.
some sunshine, and before long, we'll be cutting grass. Yay.
Boo.
Yeah. Oof. Welcome to the South.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boo. We need to spray the yard.
We say that every year this
I
time.
don't know. We need to spray the wintertime weeds and pre-emergence and all that. We never do it. So, ugh. Yeah.
And our yard's too big to pay somebody to do it.
It's
We'd be
huge.
broke.
Yeah. Well, you could pay somebody, but I mean, I don't want to part with that much money. I'm cheap. So,
Yeah.
that's that. But
True.
yeah, we had a Super Bowl last Sunday, but we were in Texas. I was in Texas.
Yeah.
Me and Big Mike and Jordan, cameraman.
Yep. Y'all were down there with the McFerrins
That's
at
right.
the King Ranch.
That's right. We're at the McFerrins and took Big Mike down there. He'd never got to experience the ranch with them. And to be honest with you, like, that's all he talked. He just had so many questions, and he's like, I don't like, he didn't. And it's one of those places, until you see it, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
But once you see it,
can't-
you believe it. And then you want to know how to do it.
Yeah. Because pictures and video, like, just don't do it justice.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's so many deer, so many bugs. And I mean, some nice bugs that, they got an extremely, extremely extensive management program.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of big bugs. You are, but they're not, they're not old enough. Like, you can't shoot those deer.
Yeah.
And that's ranch rules, period.
Yeah.
You know,
End of story. Like, that's how it goes.
yeah, you do it wrong, you lose your lease.
Mhm.
And that's obviously not what they want to do. And they Mike and Bonnie, Georgia Kate, they killed some giants down there. Mike killed a 190 something this year, and Georgie killed, I think her biggest one was like 170 or so this year. Which, I mean, those are giant deer. And anyway, Big Mike got to experience. He got to ride around the Jeep, and we got to shoot him a hog, and shot him a management buck down there. He wasn't really a big deer, but it was fun. He probably had 100 deer out there when he was trying to shoot that one. So that's the hardest part, when you find one that,
Yeah.
okay, this is the deer we need to go after. There's so many, you just got to be very patient.
Did Georgia Kate sit with y'all?
No. Me and Mike Jeep rode, and Big Mike and Jordan got in the blind, and Mike said, "Yep, y'all know which one it is." And they said, "Yep, we got him identified. We can tell which one he is." So we just let it ride.
Okay.
Me and Mike got out of the way.
It's always a fun time.
I got an itch. Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh.
Michael's having to
I had
readjust
a
his.
haircut today and had a chance to wash my hair. So. Woo, that's a good itch. Got fleas. So, but yeah, we had a good time. We hung out hung out down there for a few days, and Dad got his buck after a couple of days riding around trying to, get on a deer and seeing a bunch of deer. Shot him a big hog. Then I was the cleanup crew, so I got to shoot a couple of does on a hog.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I had a good time. I mean, me smelling gunpowder and dropping stuff in the tracks. That's what I do. So it was fun. We have a good episode. And Georgia Kate shot a real nice 8-point. Jordan videoed that, so we've got a good show out of that one.
Awesome.
Good YouTube videos, good social videos, and then good Backwoods Life season 22 coming.
Yeah.
July. So
correct.
21's airing right now, by the way, if anybody wants to watch on Sportsman Channel. And second quarter this year will be on Outdoor Channel again. So, yeah, check your guys, check your listing.
If you get bored,
watch it.
Go look it up.
Or just go to YouTube and watch a ton of stuff that
you can binge it.
Yeah, you don't have to wait on next week and watch. Well, you don't get to see the full episode. You get to see a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes that's better, though.
It's short and sweet. Yeah.
You get the highlights.
You get 5 to 20 minutes or whatever. And turkey. Oh, man, we're rolling out turkey hunts right now. We got a new one coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow. That's what I said, tomorrow. Little Florida gobbler action. Kevin's daughter he took her down there and she busted her one up last year. So we're airing the stuff we didn't get to roll out on YouTube the last turkey season now until we start turkey hunting. Then we'll have new real-time stuff coming.
Fun stuff.
Jordan's working on duck hunt with Brantley Gilbert we did a few weeks ago. And probably some of this King Ranch stuff. I'm sorry, I can't say King Ranch, but I did.
It's just South Texas.
I'm just kidding. It's their leases on the King Ranch. I can't help that. Nobody's listening to this anyway. So, that'll roll out sometime. It may be down the road before we roll that one out just because deer hunts will probably stockpile them until summer.
Yeah.
Getting closer to deer season, we'll show you all some deer stuff. But anyway, I'll check out turkey stuff. You haven't seen it before. You've never seen this turkey hunts before. So they're coming every week.
Gobble, gobble.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of that, turkey season not far. Turkeys are showing up. We got a lot on camera. They're not strutting much yet. But I think this week, after this warm weather, that's going to get them rolling.
I saw a dozen hens down the road on the way home from the gym the other morning.
Yeah. Hens just make more turkeys.
Well, that's what you need, right?
Yeah, we need gobblers, though.
Well, I know,
yeah,
but it's
both.
okay.
We need more gobblers than we have hens. We need like 100 gobblers and 100 hens. That'd be ideal.
Stop just you're discounting. I saw turkeys.
I know.
You just discounting me over here.
Well, I hope they got friends. That's my goal. Have more turkeys around here.
I know.
So, went to Texas, did all that fun stuff. And then on the way home, I don't mind commercial flying at all, right? We've done it all the time for years. It's part of what we do.
When you got to go across the country, that's what you do.
When you got to go halfway across the country, when you got to go anywhere. Anywhere to me, like if it's over a 7 or 8 hour drive, I'd rather just fly if I can.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't have to haul a bunch of stuff, whatever. But on the way back, we could have almost driven home by the time we got home.
From the time you left the ranch to the time
to the time we pulled out the driveway and went to Corpus, got on the airplane, flew to Dallas to Tallahassee, and then drove home from there.
Yeah.
We could have almost driven from South Texas.
We have done once.
We've done. I mean, I've done it more than once, but I mean that's a good 15 hours.
Yeah,
roughly.
That was a long day for you.
Like I said, I've done it a couple times, at least 2 or 3 times actually. But break up the drive with somebody else. But on the way back, we get to Corpus, everything's fine. We fly to Dallas, everything's fine. We got a 2-3 hour layover. Dad and I go get us some lunch, and we're just chilling out. And then, all right, let's walk to the gate. We go to the gate. We sit there. All right, boarding time comes. And then the lady comes on the thing and says, the captain has pushed back our boarding time. Therefore, of course, our departure time will be pushed back because they need to change a tire on the plane. So I guess when they hit the runway, they locked her up or when it's a flat scouted one or so. I don't know, NASCAR pit crew style,
right.
Sliding into pits. So I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is. She said 30 minutes. All right, fine. they'll do another update in 30 minutes. And then
Did you see them out there with the jack where they like jacked
I couldn't see the plane. So I was like, I was waiting on Richard Petty's pit crew or somebody to come in there and jack the plane up.
Right.
Get them off, put them on. But that didn't happen. So they said, okay, well, instead of y'all waiting on this, because it may be a minute, it's not like they just got people standing around doing nothing.
The pit crew was busy.
Of course, they got this stuff. They said, we're just going to move y'all to another gate. There's a plane coming in. Y'all getting on that one. And we'll have you in Tallahassee.
Fair enough.
Cool. We're late, but I mean, that's our last stop. So it is what it is. So, okay, we're going to be 30 minutes late, hour late. Not a big deal.
You're originally supposed to get in Tallahassee around 6?
Around 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. So we get there. All right, we'll get there at 7 p.m. Whatever. Dad's got another hour drive home from here. So he was like, all right, I'll just, get to your house. I'll go home. Cool. Well, we sat there and it kind of boarded on time. It was a little bit late on the boarding, but we still got there. Get on the plane. And you can always tell when something's going on the plane. It's just not, you've flown enough. You just normal, like, okay, everybody gets on. Hey, stewardess, would you like something to drink? And here's some water and blah, blah, blah. And you're okay, cool. And then you see people coming off and you see the pilot getting on and off the plane. And you're like, something's up. Comes on. And the pilot was super cool. Like, he was super cool. He was like, hey, y'all, I'm sorry. There's a problem with the door. They have to change a part out. Well, having doors on a plane is very important. And doors that close and lock. We want them to stay on the plane the whole time we're in flight. That's a big goal, is to keep everything intact. Correct. Because depressurizing a cabin and stuff, the oxygen mask fall down, like the whole safety thing they give you. That's what happens if a door comes off. Correct. And you do yours first. Don't do the people next to you. I mean, you put your mask on first. Okay. Then help others. Exactly. You know these things. See, we did pay attention on all those flights. Mm-hmm. It hadn't changed in all the years. Not one bit. So we're on the plane, and he's like, hey, they got to replace a part on the door. He said, I'll give y'all an update in about 30 minutes. All right, fair enough. Hell, we already late. Might as well be a little later. I mean, I guess the one thing, you're sitting on the plane. At least we're in a seat. Yeah, and they're coming by giving us your favorite Biscoff cookies. Oh, and some Dad water. Was loving that. We're like, oh, yeah, we'll take that, And of course, I got my noise canceling headphones on. I'm playing games, listening to music, whatever. And I'm really tuned out. Hell, I'm going to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. And Dad's over there like, because they're taking too long. Because the 75-year-old man has no patience. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm buying you noise canceling headphones for Christmas. I don't even care if he just sits at home and wears them. True. To tune everybody out. Mm-hmm. But just for him, especially when he travels and flies, like, here, put these on. Play Brooks and Dunn on your phone and check out, bro. Right. Just go to sleep. Yep. We sat there for 2 hours waiting on a door to be fixed. It was over 2 hours. And finally, we got it fixed. And we're like, okay, you know what? And they've been keeping us up to date and everything. Like, hey, y'all, I'm sorry, but we got to have this fixed. We're good. Just be patient with us. And then somebody from somewhere off the plane comes on there and gets on the thing and goes, okay, if anybody wants to get off the plane now to go to the restroom or get something to eat, and everybody's in, like, one lady in the back is going like, well, why? Because I thought I thought we're having this thing fixed. Like, we're fixing to go. Like, we're about to roll out of here. Yeah. And then, of course, number one, don't get off the plane. Like, what do you have to do? Like, all right, if you need to go to the restroom, there's one in the back. Yeah. You got to take a shit. Go shit in the back. Yeah. That's people in the back's problem to do. But the thing with it is, don't get off the plane, because now, guess what? When people get off the plane, you got to give them time to get back on the plane. Right. So you can leave, because you've offered that to them. You can't just leave them. Mm-hmm. Well, the first thing, then they were like, well, how long do we have? And they're like, okay, about 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. We've already been there that long. Just sit another dang 20 minutes and let's go. Did anybody get up? Oh, yeah. Like 2 or 3 people got up, and then like 10 or 20 people get off the plane. Oh, my God. And I'm sitting there like, I'm like, why would you get off the plane? They could get this thing done in the next 5 minutes. Why would you even offer that? I wonder. I don't even know. I've never heard that. That's I don't crazy. Know. They gave me cookies. I don't care. I was good. So anyway, people get off the plane, and then it's literally a couple minutes after they get off the plane. Mm-hmm. They're like, I could hear them up front talking, because we were sitting in like second row. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, like, we're almost ready.
But yet you've let 20 people off the plane.
Exactly. You let people get off the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, okay, well, they say, all right, go to the gate attendant and make an announcement to say, hey, if you're on flight, blah, 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 to Tallahassee, we're ready to depart. You need to come back. Well, I mean, then the people come back, and I guess it didn't go far at least, but still, like people were taking like their stuff, like all their stuff, which I mean, I guess you can't leave your stuff on a plane. You know what I mean? Like that's security risk there.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're taking all their stuff and I'm like, leave them. You get off, we're ready to go. Let's go. I don't care. Like they chose to get off this plane. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's their bad call right there.
Yeah.
But again, so anyway, it wasn't that much time, but it was more time added that we could have left waiting on, these people to get back on the plane. Should never have told them to do that.
That's very surprising to me that
they said, make sure you have your boarding pass. You can get off plane and get back on. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's dumb. You should have told us that 2 hours ago. Mm-hmm. We could have just like, hey, y'all if you want to get off, like you can chill here for a couple hours or go back.
If you'd like to sit in the gate area to be a little more comfortable.
Go do whatever you want to do. I get, and I'm not bragging at all, but we were, I splurged, got first class, taking dad to Texas. I mean, why not? But I get it. If you're in one of those back seats, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'd have been losing my mind.
No, I
not having any room. I mean, I'm big though. I mean, I'm 6'3", so people in the back. If you're 5'2", then you got like you're 5'3", 5'4". You got plenty of room to run around.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you do. Way more than me. How's that? So anyway, finally, all these people get back on a plane. We got to leave, and I think we pulled in the driveway here a little bit after 11:20 that night. So that was 5.5 hours later. Well, it was 5.5. We got here 5.5 hours after 6. So, but
you should have been home around 7:30.
We should have been home about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 7:38.
So anyway, it was still 3.5 hours later getting home because we had to drive an hour and 45 minutes, whatever.
Right.
But landing in Tallahassee, we were still 4 hours, roughly.
Yeah.
3.5, 4 hours.
And there were people sitting in Tallahassee because I was looking on FlightAware. That plane was turning around and going back to Dallas.
So, I mean, we get off this plane, you can tell if we were sitting here just like, what the hell?
Right.
You know what I mean? We've been, they had to be sitting there.
Yeah.
Because you think if you're traveling and say you Uber to the airport, everything's on time, all of a sudden, oh crap, nothing's on time.
Yeah.
And then Tallahassee, and it's not a big airport at all, but all the restaurant, they got one restaurant, it closed. The Dunkin' Donuts is closed. Like there's nothing open but your little
a vending machine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got that one little store you can buy like water and gum in or something.
Right.
But anyway, those poor people sat there and waited on us. And of course, we were like, good luck, y'all. And when we landed and got there, the door wouldn't open. Like it took them forever to open the door. And then they got the jet bridge there and they had to go find some adapter to put down so we could walk across to get off the plane. Because I guess something wouldn't line up right or something. I'm like, y'all, retire this piece of junk. Get us out of here. And I had 4 flights there and back. Wi-Fi worked on one of them.
So I saw something, and you flew American. Mm-hmm. So I saw something that I guess in 2026, American is doing whatever on all their planes, and they will have Wi-Fi on every single flight. Like, I don't know when in 26, but
the Wi-Fi was there. It just did not work. Like you could see AA in flight as a Wi-Fi thing.
Option.
And you would click on it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, you logged in, and then it wouldn't do crap. One flight, and we're whatever AA Advantage members. So with that, you get like free Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. So because we got a freaking American credit card that we spend all our gas money on, like we do on all our save a dollar crap that we do on our credit card schemes, not schemes, but cash back stuff and points and miles and all this crap. But anyway. So I got in and logged in on that, and on the way there, that's when I was texting you, and I was like, "Hey, we're almost to Dallas or whatever." And it didn't work, but all the other flights, even the Corpus from Dallas, the guy's like, "Yeah, Wi-Fi don't work on this flight." The pilot said it.
Well, at least he let people know
like
ahead
that's
of time.
Good to know. Yeah. So anyway, way back, none of them worked either.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean, these are the smaller planes. They don't have like the displays and the headrests and all that stuff.
Yeah, you got your phone and that's it.
Yeah, your phone
and your iPad. If you
and then heck, one flight didn't even have the thing you can plug your phone in to charge it. And then finally, the one on the way back home did, because I burnt my whole phone up for 2 hours listening to music, and playing games, trying to get out of there.
Right.
So Because I plugged it in the wall before I went to get on the plane. That wall outlet didn't work in the airport. I'm just like, man, what? Just take them out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm a disgruntled flyer right now.
But you don't. Well, I was gonna say you don't have to fly anywhere, but we're flying to Nashville next week.
Right. So we're not going to NWTF, which is going on like right now, literally as we speak.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I love NWTF, but it's just gotten so big. Like you have to go on like Wednesday, maybe Thursday,
and leave Thursday,
and get out of there because Friday and Saturday are pure chaos, and you cannot walk. It's like a herd of zombies trying to go around everywhere. It's absolutely terrible.
It's in the worst location. It's
not a bad location. It's just
they can't handle that many people.
It's just too many people. That's what it boils down to. Like you should sell. Honestly, if they want, I know they won't do it because all you have to do to get in is get a membership.
Yeah.
So if it was me, I'd be like, all right, if you're a member, then you can buy a ticket to it.
Right.
And then, hey, we're only doing 10,000 tickets or whatever it is, and charge whatever.
Right.
I mean, I get it. They want everybody to come if it wants to come, but they got to do something different. Like it's terrible.
Yeah, they have it out there at the Gaylord at
Briley Parkway.
Yeah, Briley Parkway, Opry Mills, all that, and if y'all been out there, like it's a resort. They have restaurants in there and everything. But last year when we went, like we stayed there, but
it cost us $2,000 for
3 nights.
Yeah, for rooms.
For rooms.
For one room.
Just one room,
yeah,
actually.
1 room.
And like the restaurants out there, they can't handle.
Was it 3 nights or 2?
I think it was 3. I think we did Wednesday to Saturday.
I thought we went Thursday and came back.
I don't know. Either way,
yeah,
it was expensive.
It was bad.
And like some of the restaurants were even closed out there at one point. Like their point of sale system went down, and they couldn't sell anything in the restaurant.
They didn't have enough staff to wait on people.
Yeah, they didn't have enough staff to wait on people.
Half the restaurant would have empty tables, but nobody could sit there.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you fly, like if you Uber out there, say you fly in, Uber out there, it's hard for you to get an Uber to go anywhere because traffic's so heavy. I mean, it's a total nightmare. It's
we went
ridiculous.
like what? Not even probably a half a mile or so. It was so cold we didn't want to walk.
Right.
And we really went like 3/4 of a mile. We waited on the Uber, and we could have walked there by then in hindsight. But it was just bad.
Yeah. So even like if you stay downtown and you try and Uber back and forth out there,
it's too many.
Yeah. I mean, unless you do it at, you get there at 10 and you leave at 2 or something like that or whatever. But
yeah, I don't know if that will work. But
yeah, I mean, it's NWTF. If you're listening, y'all need to do something different.
Yes, please.
Modify
your something. I don't know what to do, but do something different.
Yeah.
But so anyway, we decided to go to the SCI show, which is next week. And ironically, I talked to our good buddy Jeff Gossett today.
You did?
Yes, old Jeff. And he said, you going to be in Nashville? And I was like, no. I said, not this week. I said, but next week. He said, okay. And so anyway, we may try to meet up if they get free with their kids and stuff.
Okay.
He said Friday would be the probably only possibility.
I got you.
Just FYI. So we've never been to SCI, but it's in downtown Nashville at the convention center that's by Bridgestone. And of course,
Music City Center.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you can go there. And actually, Jeff was going there today to Bridgestone. They're doing, our buddy Jeff, he's Morgan Wallen's
tour manager.
And he said he was actually going there today. They're doing some pre-tour stuff with Sirius XM or whatever. I don't even know. So anyway, good conversation with my buddy Jeff. My phone decided it wanted to talk to me. Stupid.
You said serious. It probably thought you said
probably
Siri.
Did. Don't say that too loud. She'll answer. But anyway, with all that being said, I talked to Jeff and told him we were going to SCI. Well, he went to SCI last year, and he said, "Man, it's really cool." He said, "It's a lot of high end stuff. Like he said, you would be amazed at like the high end leather stuff that's there. And like a bunch of outfitters from all over the world." I mean, he said it was a really cool show. He said it's really, really well put together, and it's not super crowded.
Oh, that's our speed then. That's what we want.
Yeah, so we're going to go in there and hang out with Bo and Erica, Bo on 1776 ammo that we work with, and good friends of ours. And we'll see what we get into.
Fun times.
Yep. So should be a good time. I got a couple meetings. Maybe. But it is what it is.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yep.
Good
so,
deal.
I think our Lethal Products clothing manufacturer is going to be there. We're going to try to visit with them.
We go try on some clothes.
They asked me to come up there and say hey. So why not, right?
Hey.
Yep. Then I actually, hopefully, I really need to get Bo and them to get some of our stuff, especially with the gun oil and all that, since they, our guns dealer, ammo.
Correct.
Good fit. So I'm talking to him too. Anyway,
Fun times.
I'm rambling on the podcast now, y'all. But
that's been our life in the last week and what's coming up in the week to come.
You know what that is. Yeah. So if you're in Nashville next week at SCI, see myself or even Beth, if you know what she looks like, walking around. Y'all say hi if you're at SCI. SCI hi.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll go see what that's all about and report back afterwards. And I don't know, looking forward to going, having a good time, hanging out. But you're in Nashville with my friends, so it can't be terrible.
No, Bo and Erica will have a good time. I got dinner reservations for 2 nights, and
I do have to work during the day, by the way.
Well, I don't.
That's what I do. I have to work all the time, 24/7.
He lies. So many lies. He don't work 24/7.
You are full of crap.
That you don't work 24/7?
I do work 24/7. If that phone rings, I'm going to answer it. If this email comes in, I'm going to reply. 24/7. If I'm awake, I can't do it if I'm asleep.
24/7 is 24 hours a day.
No, really?
Come on, Michael.
Anyway. Whatever. Yeah, I don't do anything. No credit.
None. You get 0 credit for
I know,
everything.
right? I never get credit for anything. Everybody thinks I just go hunting all the time and do nothing. It's full of crap. I'll trade with anybody. Let's swap right now.
Well, we need details about what they do.
I don't care. I'll go work at Waffle House. I don't care. I go make omelets all day. At least I know when I get off work, I'm off work.
True.
Yeah. I got the job that never stops. But I wouldn't trade it. I got a lot of memories, a lot of good friends, a lot of good times.
Yep.
Here we go. Thank you for everything, dear Lord. I appreciate every day I wake up and get to live my life.
Right.
There you go. But anyway, if you are at NWTF in Nashville and you listen to this podcast while you're there, good luck.
Yeah. We told you so.
Yeah. And hopefully if you're flying in and out of there, your airplanes don't have problems and you got really good travel and have fun. And
yeah.
Don't get stuck on Broadway in Nashville.
No.
Yep. And turkey season's coming soon. That's the next hunt. March the 21st, I think. But that Saturday, we kick it off in Florida. With good buddy Jeremy Noble with Extreme Osceolas. He's already booked up, so don't even call him.
Just don't even think
Don't
about
ever call him about opening weekend because me and Big Mike got that one locked in for life. So anyway. All right. Y'all have fun out there. Be safe. Enjoy the outdoors. Thank you for listening to Backwoods Life Podcast.
See ya.